In a quiet world, stitched together by routine and purpose, there exists a peculiar creature not born of nature, but of thread and tacit energy. This is the Diggy Duggy. An incorporeal tacit discord housed within the body of a sturdy, diligent plush, its form soft, its will unwavering. It does not survive by predation or instinct, but by trust and by the quiet gratitude earned through the work of its own two hands. Each day begins in silence. As the sun begins to stretch its light across the land, Diggy Duggy rises with purpose. It tends to the garden, not out of necessity, but from a place of gentle discipline. With its small shovel, or sometimes just its padded hands, it digs, smooths and rearranges, tending each patch of soil with meticulous care. It is not a grand task, but it is a sacred one. Here, in the dirt, the Diggy Duggy finds its rhythm. Soon others join, and with them comes the morning meeting, a soft-spoken gathering of plush minds. They stand close, huddled like tiny workers, sharing brief murmurs, quiet laughter, and serious plans. Their voices are not loud, but their intentions are clear. These daily rituals are not mere habit, they are how order is kept, how work is divided, and how a bond deeply stitched is maintained. At times, however, doubt arises, a pause in movement, a decision that doesn't come easily. In those moments, Diggy Duggy turns to a larger presence, Cuddle Waddle, the mentor, the quiet guardian. It does not ask for answers aloud. It merely looks, and in return, it receives guidance, not in words, but in presence, a glance, a tilt of the head, a pause that is enough. With purpose renewed, Diggy Duggy slips into full work mode. Here it thrives. It digs channels with practiced ease, carves trenches through stubborn soil, and breaks apart layers of packed earth with rhythmic swings of its shovel. Its strength lies not in brute force, but in its relentless precision, each scoop purposeful, every strike measured. This is the work it was made for, and in every motion, Diggy Duggy seems to echo the heartbeat of the land itself. When the day's duties do not lie above ground, Diggy Duggy ventures downward, deep into caverns where light is faint and the walls shimmer faintly with crystal. There, instinct and precision take over. It chips away at the stone with steady rhythm, harvesting crystal shards like stars buried beneath the surface. There is a serenity here beneath the world where every movement feels precise and earned. But not every moment is calm. Sometimes conflict emerges, echoes stirring at the edge of their world, driven by unseen discord. When this happens, Diggy Duggy rises to meet it. Not as a soldier, but as a protector. With claws unsheathed and shovel in hand, it leaps into action, measured but fierce. Each strike is deliberate. Every move, a defense of the fragile order it works so hard to maintain. And yet, even victory carries weight. The battle ends, but the consequences remain. Upon return, Diggy Duggy often finds itself beneath the gaze of Cuddle Waddle once again, not angry, not cruel, but firm. A silent scolding gently delivered, perhaps for fighting, perhaps for forgetting something deeper than rules, a reminder of who they are. By late afternoon, the work begins to show, the plush frame slows. Movements soften, and so Diggy Duggy rests, curled in a quiet patch of moss or cloth, letting exhaustion take hold. Just a short nap, enough to ease the weight of the day without halting its rhythm entirely. And when the tasks are done and time allows, Diggy Duggy plays. It leaps, spins, tumbles softly into others. Its laughter is faint but real. In these rare moments of joy, it is not a worker, not a protector, but something lighter, something freer. And perhaps that too is part of its purpose. As dusk falls, Diggy Duggy stops. It stands still, silent, watching the fading light. It does not move. It does not speak. Perhaps it is reflecting, perhaps simply listening. And at last, beneath the canopy of stars, Diggy Duggy lies down. Its gaze drifts skyward. Its limbs settle and sleep, gentle and slow, takes hold. Another looped day concludes without fanfare, without protest, just the soft certainty that tomorrow it will begin again. In this quiet, stitched world, Diggy Duggy is many things. A builder, a miner, a fighter, a friend. But above all, it is constant, a creature of motion, bound by care, and in that constancy lies its strength.